just when you think it couldn't get any more insane. I've had a reply from the CPS. I must be honoured. It was actually the FOI I put in asking who had said that they could not talk to me. And why and whatever else. So I've got, you'll love this. This is creativity like you've never seen. I'm not going to go into the act of law yet. I don't really think it's relevant, to be honest, that they're quoting. Because let's face it, we know they'll just make up any old shit. So I've asked, who is allowed to give an order to say that CPS employees are not allowed to speak to someone they are attempting to prosecute? And not only would I like the name of the person, I'd like to know the reason for this order, as in this case you're attempting to prosecute me while I'm unable to offer a legal defence. You can see all this on the whatdotthey.com wall under Paul Dacres. You can see all the requests I've made, and basically 75% of them have never been answered, which is completely illegal. Right, so here we go. I'll try and keep a straight face. The CPS neither confirms nor denies holding the information you have requested. Under Section 40, brackets 5 of the FOI Act, we are not obliged to confirm or deny whether we hold information which is, or if it were held, would be exempt on the basis that it relates to you. The exemption is absolute and does not require a public interest test. Please see the attached Section 17 notice, which I might go into in a minute, because there is some different information on there, I think. If any information were held confirming this would reveal to the world at large that you were involved in the criminal justice system. Yeah, so I think the world at large is fairly aware that I'm involved in the criminal justice system, given the amount of feedback I've had on my YouTube channel lately. This would constitute your sensitive personal data. I don't know why that would constitute my sensitive personal data. Perhaps compromise, maybe? I'm not sure. I think that's the wrong word there, guys. To disclose under the FOI Act would be to put this information into the public domain. So to tell me why you're not allowed to speak to me would reveal that I'm involved in the criminal justice system. Okay. Individuals are entitled to the personal data. And this is where it gets really entertaining. Under Section 16 of the FOI Act, we have an obligation to provide advice and assistance. If a defendant is represented by a lawyer, then the CPS should be liaising with that lawyer, as that is their role. And we could be open to the suggestion of misleading the defendant if we spoke to them directly. Yes, well, that's certainly something you've tried to avoid doing. Hung up on me twice. If the defendant is unrepresented, the CPS are prepared to liaise with the defendant. However, this will only be in writing, so there can be no confusion, misinterpretation, or ambiguity about any information that has been transmitted. Well, all you've done is sent me so-called court summons. You've completely ignored the fact that someone's tampered with the evidence. You've completely ignored the fact that PC Harmon is a liar. You've completely ignored the fact that PC Dean is a thief. I went through some of this in the video this morning. It should be noted that if a defendant is unhappy about the court procedure, then they would need to liaise with the court that has been involved in the matter. No, sorry, Crown Court Judge Enright told me I was not allowed to make complaints to the court in any way, shape or form. So you're wrong about that, CPS. If you are not satisfied with this blah-de-blah-de-blah. Isn't that outstanding, guys? We'll neither confirm nor deny why we're not speaking to you. Individual. I'm just reading this other one. I don't think there's anything different in it, actually. An individual's possible involvement with the criminal justice system is rightly open and transparent through the court process. Well, I haven't come across a transparent court process just yet. You don't record any of the fucking things, do you? Like you're supposed to, legally. However, any further involvement, be it through association or suspicion, would fall to be considered in line with data protection principles. I'll take the risk. I mean, the police have spent long enough trying to blacken my name. I think I'll write back to them and say I'll take the risk. Considering all your charges are fucking bullshit anyway. Which I think everyone on this channel knows, certainly. FOI is public disclosure. That means any information becomes available to the wider public. Yes, that's the whole point of it. If any information were held, confirming this would reveal to the world at large. They must think quite a lot of themselves, mustn't they? How many people did I think go home at night and look up CPS files on the net? But this individual was involved in yes, we've established I'm involved in the criminal justice system, be it all completely unlawfully, because you're all a bunch of law-breaking bastards. This would constitute the sensitive personal data of that. And he's going with that cunt, I don't understand that. To disclose the fact would be unfair to the individual concerned. Individuals have a clear and strong expectation that their personal data will be held in confidence and not disclosed to the public. My address and phone number get featured on the channel frequently. This is especially true of sensitive personal data, as it comprises information that individuals will regard as the most private. Well, I'd love to know what sensitive personal data you've got on me, mate. I wasn't aware you had any at all, to be honest. I'm wondering why you do now. Isn't that comical? Love them. We refuse to confirm or deny why we can't speak to you. Because people might know you've been to court. So I think 45,000 people know I've been to court, because that's the amount that's watched Unlawful Arrest Part 2 of 2. And that's just one video. Fucking idiots. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I've had the shittiest day ever, I tell you what, that's brightened my day up tremendously. Right. No, oh Jesus, I was just going to delete that again. Right, I shall see you all later.